Welcome back to Booster Therapy, your cure for that pack, crack, and addiction. We've got a couple boxes from the newest Secret Lair series, the Year of the Rat. That's right, 2020 is the Year of the Rat, and Wizards gave us another shot at one of their exclusive Secret Lair products. Before I crack into this and bust it wide open, just remember, if you're looking to support Booster Therapy because you like us, we like you too. Feel free to hit that subscribe button, the thumbs up, and most importantly, check the couple links in our description below. One of them is to our Patreon, another one to our TCG Player affiliate link. If you're already buying from there, clicking that just helps to support the channel, and we love you for that. Let's rip this open, and if you don't know what Secret Lair is, this is the direct-to-market product that Wizards of the Coast is offering. They did it with a series of 7, I think it was 7, where you get some exclusive, beautifully printed art cards made specifically for this, as well as a little surprise in the bottom. So I'm hoping this one has that as well. This being the Year of the Rat. We have 2 of these to open, and you know what? I have one of the older ones, just in case you didn't get to see those before. We're going to check that out and see what's on the bottom. But let's crack into this Secret Lair. So they kind of, these boxes are pretty heavy duty. If you haven't had a chance to open one, they make for good deck boxes. And this is kind of cool. That's new. The red. I don't think the last one was red. I think it was just all black. So that's kind of neat. And this is our first look at the Year of the Rat. My God, that looks beautiful. So this is Ink Eyes. That's the one that I think had a lot of people coming to this set, people excited for this Secret Lair, is that alternate art Ink Eyes, where you get kind of this sketched look of it. Like it looks like it was sketched out and then foiled. Man, does that look good. The quality too just feels really, really good. Seems pretty straight. Ink Eyes being one of those strong reanimator cards. Pretty expensive. I think a foil Ink Eyes is like 16 bucks or so for the other print. This print just looks way better. So what do we have? Jung Shan is the artist on this one. This one looks amazing. Then you get Rat Colony. So you get a few Rat Colony cards. I think you get 5 in this with this unique artwork all foiled out. You get a Marrow Gnar, and Marrow Gnar is actually really expensive, especially a foil version. If you're going to push Rat Tribal, this is very, very likely to be your commander because, you know, if you're playing rats, you want more of them, and this guy makes a lot of rats. So kind of a weird Krenko, but instead of goblins, we're playing rats, but Marrow Gnar, and he looks good. Just some unique artwork. Looks like we have a different artist in this one, but some of that more playful, fun art. If you've seen the original Marrow Gnar, he looks a little bit more vicious. So we get that. And then, of course, the Pack Rat, which every Rat Tribal deck needs one of these. Discard a card and you make another Pack Rat. So you can just go off with these tokens. But, you know, if you're comboing this with things like the Rat Colony and anything that benefits from additional rats on the board, I think this is going to be, yep, there's our 5 rats. All in their beautiful foily glory. It's just nice to get more and more rats, especially if you're playing Relentless Rats. I think that's the way I would go. Relentless Rats is a lot of fun. There's a lot of ways to actually do a controlled board state, especially in the color black. It does that well. And of course, you get a little hidden Secret Lair secret surprise. I'm guessing this is going to be more of the Planeswalkers. I don't know if they've already spoiled that or not, but the stained art ones, I'd assume they're still kind of getting that out. And it is. And we get Arlen, Voice of the Pack, with that stained glass look, which really pops the Planeswalker off the page a little bit, or off the card. So there's our first one. I'm going to wrap this box up because I do reuse these boxes. These are pretty nice. Honestly, for what you get, this box ends up being a pretty solid deck box, especially if you're a Commander player. let's dive into the next Year of the Rat box so we can check out another Ink Eyes. That artwork on Ink Eyes is amazing. Ink Eyes kind of goes into a lot of decks. I mean, you could be playing Ninja Tribal. You could just be looking for a sick, you know, mechanic of ninjutsu where you're going to get to reanimate a card. I mean, even that alone is just strong in Commander, especially with all those decks that love to play out of. We're going to leave these ones in the... Nah, I could never leave them in there. You know that. I need to open them. It's important for me to open this. Let's open it. This is actually kind of weird. The last ones did the same thing, this kind of folded seal. I'm not sure the point behind that. I mean, it does seem to do the trick, I guess, but man, I can't get over that artwork. I wish they would have done all of them like this, if they could have commissioned that same artist to do this very, like, dark ink kind of sketch look. It looks amazing, and the foiling on it just looks great. Another Marrow Gnawer. I feel like this was literally like a $30 foil Commander card. So that, I could be wrong. Maybe it was 20. I know it was a lot. It was not cheap. So getting that already just feels really good. Pack Rat is also expensive. Ink Eyes, though. Ink Eyes is actually, you know, I think it's like $9 or $10 non-foil. I think a foil is probably like 17 or 18. And I mean, this artwork is just 10 times better. I think that's kind of cool with this. You see that little foiling of the flowers that pop up when you move it? The art is really clean on these cards. And again, these feel pretty solid. I don't see a lot of bend for something that's printed right out the gates as a foil where you usually get that curve. But there's our rats. You know, it would have been fun if they did something different with the rat colony, a little bit like a subtle difference in the art. I think they're all the same, but that would have been neat. Really to invest kind of like they did with the Bitter Blossom one. That was kind of fun where you had a panorama of different fairies. They could have done something like that with the rat colony. All right, before we flip that over, let's close this up. I think the question a lot of people ask, is this worth it? Is it worth it to buy these, or are they going to destroy the secondary market? And my opinion with that is that the secondary market will be fine. It definitely is going to feel some pain because these cards you could have just purchased straight from them at a similar, if not better price. You're getting unique art. It's a little bit more collectible, but Wizards is smart. They're doing it on a 24-hour window, so there's going to be some relative scarcity. You've got one shot to buy it. You're going to inflate the market for a little bit there, but it's going to come back and kind of stabilize. It might just take a while, you know, a year or so to find its price back up, but I don't think we saw much turmoil with the first Secret Lair. I think there was a little bit of a price drop, but if you look at Bitter Blossom right now, it's still like $35 to $40, and that was a $30 set where you get the tokens and a beautiful artwork. So I don't know. I still think most things will retain its value because they're doing it the right way. It's not unlimited print for unlimited days. It's unlimited print for one day. Let's see what this Planeswalker is. Another Arlen. A couple Arlens. I wonder if there's anything else out there. Now we have to go to the Eldraine Wonderland. Let's look at these beautiful lands. I think I opened 4 of these already to have the play set of the lands, but a couple Arlen Voice of the Packs isn't going to satisfy my pack cracking addiction. I would love to see another Teferi. Honestly, you know what? I would love to see a Liliana. I think I've gotten everything but Liliana. And if you didn't get to see this one, so see, yeah, they were black. So this, I kind of like the red touch that we got with Year of the Rat. That was pretty cool looking. But these lands, we can kind of admire them for a second before we dive into the card that's hidden on the bottom there, which also I'm going to talk about in a second here. But let's look at these snow lands because I love these. I thought they looked great. It was the whole Throne of Eldraine, but they took each one of the lands and made kind of a snow version. So you got some of the castles in the background, some really pretty artwork, all by Elena Danner. And these just look fantastic. I love the little owl peeking out in this one. A little fox in that one. Is that a fox? It looks like a fox. I think so, kind of like an Arctic fox. So one thing I've heard is a lot of people complain about these stained glass cards. And they're like, you know, I wanted the Teferi, I wanted this. It feels like they didn't print enough of this one. I'm getting too much of this common one. All I can say is, like, this was an added bonus. This wasn't even supposed to be in it. You were paying for it for the cards that were on the surface. This was never even advertised. So the fact that you get the bonus card, I feel like we just need to be more grateful. Wizards did a good job for the fans. They made a quality product that is a lot of fun. That, I get it, scares the secondary market a little bit and those people who resell. But again, I don't think that this is going to bust that much. I think it's still going to stay nice and healthy. So let's see what this is. Oh, it's a Teo. Man, Teo. I feel like I have way too many Teos. But hey, there's a Tameo, not a Teo, and a Sarkon. I have a lot of these stained glass guys. So, they are fun cards. Again, it's just an added bonus. Like, you're getting added bonus, and plus Teo gives you hexproof. Don't hate on Teo. He's strong. He's mighty. But hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm still a fan of this. I'm hoping their frequency isn't super high because I feel like the market is just flooded and my bank account is, it's emptied. So I would love for that to get a rest. But otherwise, I love the product. I love the artwork of the ink, guys. I think it looks great. I really appreciate the foiling. I think they killed it on these ones. There is just, you definitely get that kind of Chinese New Year celebration. Like, it really has a special feel to it. So I love the theme. I love the idea. And I love rats getting a little bit of love and magic. So hopefully you enjoyed this. This has been the Secret Lair. I definitely think it's worth it in my mind. I love the idea of this. Hopefully they keep doing it. Until next time, this is Booster Therapy. We love you.